Welcome back, Ludlow High School. I'm Reese DeShays.
And I'm Brooke Chisholm. Welcome to the Friday, January 12th edition of the Lions Roar.
Before we get into the show, could you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's give a few announcements to start out the show. Attention AP students, AP test registration is almost due. Please register online by Wednesday, February 1st and see Ms. Dion in guidance for further questions.
Attention seniors, LHS is hosting a Decision Day event for HCC and STIC later this month. Please see guidance with any questions.
Sometimes anxiety and the feeling of powerlessness in our lives can be crippling and make it difficult to feel hopeful and positive about anything. Come to Faith Club on Mondays at 2 p.m. in room B110 to learn ways to overcome these challenges and start the new year right. Everyone is welcome. See Ms. LaValle with any questions.
Every Wednesday, the Voices Club meets in room B110 after school to create a space for students to join together to voice the common struggles LHS teens are facing today. We learn how to apply techniques that help to lighten the burden of those struggles and receive peer support and faculty mentoring. See Ms. DuPont, Mr. Hokinson, or Ms. LaValle for any questions.
Midterms are right around the corner at LHS and testing schedules are out. Tuesday is a full day of schools, followed by the 7th period exams starting 6th period. The rest of the week will be half days, Wednesday being the 1st and 2nd period exams, Thursday the 3rd and 4th period exams, and Friday the 5th and 6th period exams.
We would like to congratulate the following students who were recently inducted into the Tri-M Music Honor Society: Giselle Abanador, Connor Brown, Hannah Brusso, Jacob Dias, Tyler Dowd, Katarina Ferreira, Lucas Fernandez, Nicholas Fortin, Brandon Garcia, Emily Hoffman, Jennifer Kania, Leah Keating, Emma Mayu, Alyssa Moore, Andrew Morris, Cassandra Muis, Mackenzie O'Donnell, Jonah Park, Noah Robbins, Ryan Roberts, Emily Rua, Joshua Saloyo, Luke St. Jacks, Danielle Valadis, and Rachel Wilson.
Hey Reese, what's your New Year's resolution?
I think I'm going to try to just eat healthier.
We wanted to know what everyone's New Year's resolution is, so this week we went around the school to see what you had to say.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To eat healthier, not eat snacks at like 1 in the morning, maybe pick up an apple once in a while.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I've never really made a New Year's resolution because if you want to make a change in yourself, the right time is now.
I want to be the most jacked distance runner in school history.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have my friend Vinny here with me, but my goal is to spend more time with him this year.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution this year is to do a handstand pirouette and also to attend one game for every single sport.
As you may know, yearbooks are now on sale and the price went up on January 1st. There is still time to order one, and with more information about it, along with other important info for the seniors, here's Ms. Kumpalanian with an important announcement.
So Yearbook has a couple really interesting things coming up in February. We want to make all of our students aware of that. The first is that obviously yearbook prices are going to be going up again on February 28th. So right now we've had about 100 seniors who have taken advantage of the lower price at $20, and we'd like to see the rest of the senior class really be able to take advantage of that lower price at $30 before it goes up to $50 after February. So let's hope sure everybody gets their yearbook in, and if they want one, they get one. The other thing we have going on is that we are going to begin to collect wills, quotes, and prophecies from seniors. Your senior quote will appear under your picture in the senior section of the yearbook. The wills and prophecies are going to appear sort of at the back of the book in a little index. And so how that's going to be, being sent out to the seniors is they are going to be receiving an email with instructions, and they will tell them everything they need to do and when it will be due, and hopefully they'll get those all in so that the yearbook section looks really nice and they can express themselves through their quotes, wills, and prophecies. The last thing we have going on is we've decided, based on the number of seniors who didn't get to take a formal senior portrait with GMB photography, that we would like to reopen that up. So any senior who received a notice saying that they didn't have a formal senior portrait taken and who doesn't want just their ID picture to stand in for that picture can contact GMB photography or myself, Amber Kumpelanian, at ludlowps.org, and we can make sure that they get an appointment so they can have a sort of formal looking portrait in the section.
Let's take a look at next week's lunch menu. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so there will be no school. On Tuesday, there will be a vegetable noodle soup, a pulled pork sandwich on a roll, seasoned rice, carrot sticks, and fruit. The rest of the week, there will be no lunches due to midterms, so take advantage of the time off and get lunch with your friends. Now let's go over to Sid for this weekend's weather forecast.
Friday will be rainy with a high of 56 and a low of 45. Saturday it will rain with a high of 50 and a low of 14. And Sunday it will be sunny with a high of 28 and a low of 8. Now back to you guys.
Let's give you some scores from this past weekend. On Saturday, the hockey team beat South Hadley 4-1. On Monday, the girls basketball team lost their game to Munson 48-21. On Tuesday, the boys and girls swim teams faced off against Palmer. The girls won 109-54 and the boys won 91-75.
Here are some games coming up this weekend. Today, the boys and girls track teams will head to Smith College for their meet against Bay State Academy at 3:45 p.m. The boys and girls swim team will take on SciTech at home at 4 p.m. The boys basketball team has a home game at 7 p.m. against East Hampton, and the girls basketball team will go over to East Longmeadow for their game at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, the wrestling team will host the Ludlow Duels at home at 9 a.m., and the hockey team has a game at 2 p.m. against Chicopee at Olympia.
Before we end the show, we'd like to congratulate the December Students of the Month. Many students were nominated this month and 4 were chosen for their positive contributions in the classroom. Congratulations to Andrew Karen, Alexis Tricus, Retzme Meek, and Elia David. Well, that's it for this week's show. I'm Reese DeShays.
And I'm Brooke Chisholm. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks.